Representing the USA, your referee representing Germany, Erich Drecker.
Okay then, here we go. After 23 bouts today, this is the final bout of day 2 of 4 of the World Boxing Cup Finals here in Sheffield, and it is the last of the men's 51 kilo flyweight quarterfinals. Tae-Geun Yoon of Korea in red up against Aldarkhishig Battulga, easy for me to say, of Mongolia in the blue. Took a bronze from his home World Boxing event in Mongolia in September. Battulga, he'll want to go one step better and try to get through to the final, and that's an early shot, landing, well, I think, right on the button. Off balance.
Listen, he may have slipped, but it was a
uppercut.
Lovely backhand uppercut.
The Korean was on his way down, perhaps. I think a clean punch, and I'm looking forward to seeing the replay. It's not the first time this week, actually, we've seen a fighter go down from what looks like a clean shot and it being called a slip. But still, the judges are watching the same fights we're judging, and they'll know what they're seeing. So Battulga, the Mongolian, against Yoon, the Korean, in the red, who I think has got away with one in early doors with his little trip to the canvas. Right, what are we, 1 minute into this final contest of the night? I know you just had a very brief chat with Scott Richards after his narrow defeat there. How was he, Lewis?
Yeah, disappointing, rightly so. You know, it's tough to take no matter what stage of the tournament at, but you know, he's a young lad, and it will be tough to take for now, but you know, it's back to the drawing board and he'll go again in the new year. Scott's an active fighter who's you know, confident to get out and about as much as possible, so he'll be back.
Yes, he will. Some good action going on in the middle of the ring, with the Korean landing, the Mongolian coming back. Can't take your eyes off the action at these world boxing events. So Battulga has the centre of the ring. Yoon of Korea tried to find his range, trying to get in close, but well, Battulga is forcing him back. Looks the more powerful man. Minute left in the first round of the final bout of the night. That's better work from the Korean, trying to swarm his man. He was caught on the way in, but he carried on moving, kept moving forward. They haven't all got the wins, the Mongolians, but I've been super impressed with their team over the last couple of days. Battulga is backed up into the red corner. Working towards the end of the opening round, a round where Yoon found his way to the canvas and it was deemed to be a slip, and we'll see the replay of that once we see the scores from the judges. Let's have a quick look at it now, Lewis, and you can talk us through this. So the scores first. A 4-1 split in favour of the Mongolian. And now I really want to see this, because for me this is a clean shot. So we're going to see 3 angles of this.
It's hard to say. Definitely landed the uppercut. Just look at their feet, they just might get tangled as you... Well, I don't know, I mean... Yeah, they don't clash feet. It looks like he does lose a bit of balance, but is that from the shot? Yeah, it's a lovely shot. That's got to be scored on that.
It's the shot. It's absolutely the shot. And look, it's tough. The referee is in there, they see it once. We've just seen it 4 times, slowed down, and it needed the 4th time slowed down for us to see it, but my initial feeling was that's the shot.
But you know, he won the round 4-1, so he's in the ascendancy, so he can build on that.
Battulga of Mongolia in the blue, up 4-1 against Yoon of Korea in the red. Lively final fight to the evening's action. Ah, it's a good straight shot, single shot from the Mongolian.
Beautiful.
right on the bullseye. Working to the body as well. I think Yoon felt it was a little low. It's a good shot.
Yeah.
From the man in red.
What do you think, Chris, when you see low hands, moving around, low hands styles?
Well, I like to watch it.
Yeah.
But I also think you're leaving yourself wide open. You have to be highly skilled.
Yeah.
And some are more skilled than others.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed.
I think if I was a coach and someone walked in on day one and they had their hands down by their waist, I would coach it out of them.
Yeah, you need to earn your stripes to be able to do that a little bit, I guess. And still, yeah, you're leaving yourself in a more vulnerable position. Sometimes I do it. I feel like it invites the opponent on a little bit more. But you know, there's a time and a place to do it for sure.
Yeah, good single shot from the Mongolian. Roy Jones did it when he was 24 and he did it brilliantly in the 90s. When Roy Jones was doing it at 46, less so. He was a monster in the 90s. You'll probably say, I don't know, I wasn't around, but he was. Take my word for it. I'm sure you've seen it on YouTube.
Yeah, he's one of the few that I've watched in you know, in all.
Well, a count has been invoked here.
I think
from the Mongolian.
Yeah, from a head clash.
Chance to blow the cobwebs clear.
Yeah, just moaning, well, not moaning, just struggling with the head clash. But it looks like he's back in full force now.
So the count from the head clash, we'll say that's net neutral now after the one that he got away with in round one.
Yeah.
Into the last minute of round 2 of 3. Last bout of the night. And the Mongolian has looked pretty impressive in this one. Both boxers travelled a long, long way. Both one win from taking a medal home. Work to the end of the second round, and there we go. So the first round went 4-1 in favour of the Mongolian, and he didn't get a count against his opponent, which we think was a clean shot. The second one, there was a count invoked, but after a clash of heads, and all 5 of the judges have gone in favour of the man from Mongolia.
Rightly so. So he's in a very strong position going into the last round. 2-0 up on four scorecards. So again, tournament boxing. He'll go tomorrow again if he gets through this final session, this final round, and yeah, he's in the good position.
So this is the clash of heads. Yeah, right under the nose, maybe right into his lip. You can see there. So the referee just giving Yoon, the Korean, chance to shake his head free.
Seconds out.
But he's a long way down on the cards.
Third and last round.
As we head towards the final round of the evening. Oh, that's better work from Yoon. Down to the body with the right, and then the headshot with the left sent the spray flying into the air here in Sheffield. His best work of the fight. Single shot's good too. Well, he needs the round of his career to rescue something here. Another clash to the heads. No count this time. The referee has invited them to box on, but that's checked his progress as he was enjoying his best moment of the fight. And all of a sudden, Battulga, the Mongolian in blue, is straight back on it. Wonderful movement with the feet as well. Left, right, left. So the winner of this fight will box Luis Pache of Panama in the final, semi-final rather. After that narrow points win over Scott Richards in the previous bout. Scott pretty gutted to be on the end of a very thin decision. Could have gone either way, genuinely. Minute 30 left of our competition on day 2 of 4 here at the World Boxing Cup Finals. Semi-finals tomorrow, finals on Friday, and the medals will be handed out.
Rough, you know, a little bit rough and messy in this third and final round, but Mongolian's doing enough to, you know, make sure there's not a dominant round scored by the Korean.
That's all he has to do. He's bought himself that right with the big lead on the cards, and great combination work as well. Straight back into it. Both men trying to find targets to the body. Yoon starting to show a little bit of wear and tear, a little bit of tiredness. A couple of accidental head clashes in this one will add to that wear and tear.
To be honest, Chris, they're the ones that get you longer in the tournament. The head clashes, the little bruises and that. It's not always the punches, it's you know, head clashes, the odd elbow, things like that, where, you know, most of the time unintentional, but still take their toll in tournament boxing.
Experienced voice Lewis Richardson has been through so many of these tournaments. Brought his bronze medal to show us yesterday. Wonderful work right up to the final bell from Aldarkhishig Battulga of Mongolia, who has clearly done enough to work his way into the men's flyweight semi-finals. Yeah, really impressive from the Mongolian. They travelled in great number. They all come into the arena to support their teammates, and they were treated to a bit of a show there, the final bout of the night.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, bout number 45. After 3 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards, where your officials and ringside score a split decision in favour of your winner. And boxing out of the blue corner, representing Mongolia, Battulga Aldarkhishig.
So confirmation then, the final winner of the night is the man in blue from Mongolia.